Okay, mark should be on. Everything appears to be fine dandy. Let's give her the usual text, which is this and that. Set that. There we go. Front on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're back for some more Need for Speed Most Wanted. So let me just unmute the game, and then you can have game stuff. There you go.
Okay. Hey.
Right. So what did you do off screen?
A bit. So a blacklist 4 now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And I did not get a single car from
Any of them. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. A bit sad, but
oh well. But ignoring that, did any story relevant shit happen?
not much except that people shit talk me still.
Okay, so nothing of value.
Also, Cross the Cop got my phone number from somebody, and I don't know who he got it from. Like, that's a complete mystery.
Absolute mystery. And I know, so you now have to do 3 challenges instead of 2.
Yeah.
We're ranking up on the difficulty.
Yep.
So, you did look, because you were curious on the last stream with that guy, number 8, he was, whatever he was. Absolute bastard challenger he was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And you were curious, you actually had to look to see if anyone else was struggling, and yes, he's the hardest challenger in the game.
Yeah,
so
I was like, I feel validated.
Yeah, glad we got that on screen.
Which also, I realized for all the shit I talked about the other drivers, it's like I beat them in way less powerful cars. He did the same thing to me like 3 times, so I don't have room to complain anymore.
Add that the AI have some advanced stats that the game just does not ever give you.
Yeah.
Seriously, the corners that car was taking was just like, I can't do that.
Yeah. And I know that the evil corners really well, that's what it's mainly designed to do as a radio car. But
yeah,
still.
but like, the AI does not get any slowdown whatsoever. So were there any tweaks and modifications to the car in the meantime?
Yeah, I made it. Pretty much installed the upgrade code, so.
Okay.
I got a 6th gear now, and it doesn't just go for 316 and then literally hit the end of the gear and cannot accelerate any further.
Now we've unlocked the potential. Yay.
Yeah. If I ever get over 320 anyways. It does happen, but not that often.
A very unusual start for this one, that beginning there, because I don't see that anywhere else.
I do like that they sometimes do this and have a bit of creativity in it.
Oh yeah, I approve. It's just like a bit late for that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're also seeing the 3rd area now, right?
I think that he is technically still the 2nd one, but
you've unlocked it by now, right?
Yeah. But now you pretty much drive through all of them with races,
so the racetracks have gotten even longer.
Yeah. I have an accident because I hadn't looked at a 4-lap circus race before off screen. It's like,
God.
Yay.
Yeah, at least it's not here.
Yeah. This only has like track races and stuff.
I get massive, seeing this type of HUD, I'm just now getting like GoldenEye vibes instead. Mulligan, redo. That didn't happen.
I almost continued. Yeah, this is a bit tricky with the because like you have to be so like pretty much you just have to memorize what all this stuff is.
Well, the car's not randomized.
No, it's pretty much a logic to that, and it's really hard to remember, like react fast enough, especially with the side traffic.
The physics here seem a little different in this mode. Am I right?
Yeah.
What's going on there? What's up with that?
I mean, it is that you have to shift manually because it's a track race, but you're so focused on just, avoiding traffic. And at some point it can happen that because of corners you slow down too much and then it should shift down. But like I said, my brain's not good enough to do it in racing games. So out accelerate the Dodge Viper. Take that.
That's how his ride is more superior, though.
Probably the first two ones, but
Well, you haven't used your nitro yet.
yeah, it's because it's a radar one, so I'm saving it up before I go to dance.
Yeah, you do got a while. And also, Jesus Christ, the speed fucking difference.
Yeah,
it's like before it was quite casual speeds, now it's like, Jesus fuck.
It's also like, I always like it when it's... Oh shit, I did take that for because the AI sometimes in corners slows really, really heavily down. So if there's like a speed trap after, it usually can just make a lot of difference.
Zip right past.
Like, you don't need to make the corner, you just need to make it to the speed trap, and what happens?
Just need to slam right through.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I guess at some point, at certain speeds, the AI doesn't quite know what to do right.
Yeah.
That would explain why number 8 was a challenge. He wasn't going at the fullest speeds, which means he was at his best.
But I feel better again. I think I remember people complaining about well before, and it's like, yeah, I remember this vaguely as well.
I do wonder how much difficult his challenge would be if you could race him again in this particular with this version of this car. Would it be easier or harder?
It should be easier because like I feel like this scales somewhat, and also how much
you had such a huge lead.
By like 400 HPA. What's happened to you?
I feel like the whole nitro thing is a bit unfair and not like an actual stat. It's just like it's not the actual natural speed of the car, is it?
Yeah, I mean it does affect the speed of the car, but like yeah, it's
you know what I mean.
Nitros now, so
nitro is the boost, not the natural top speed.
Yay! Again.
Anti-streamer curse.
Yeah. And yeah, we're moving on to the 3 people from Razor. So that's one of the candidates Subaru.
I don't know him. Don't know why make it sound like I do know him.
Because he was like one of those characters that actually gets quickly introduced.
Except when the cops get involved.
Yeah. Cops never do anything in this game.
But first, some minor tweaks.
Okay.
Got a new engine.
Unlock it afterwards. Okay. Is the turbos? Well then. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Your car's basically maxed out. I don't think it can get any better.
And in theory...
I mean, yes, you can get a little bit more, but would it really make a difference?
I'm not sure the game works because, like, for handling a max of 54, they just assume can display it but still improves my car.
Oh, you're just praying it's one of those, off-screen stat shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder, does the game ever let you, like, unlock the police cars? The super speed cars they have?
I think you can unlock them for, like, free... Like the quick races and so on.
Okay, like the non-story mode stuff, which makes sense.
Yeah. Oh god, I need to win 8 races already. Okay, 8 minutes.
At this point, I understand why you want to use a lesser tier car, because you're just going to outclass the cops so easily. It would take you forever to actually do it.
Yeah, and plus, like I said, it's always a good idea to kind of split it up a bit, because you don't want level 5 heat 5 cops in your race. If you can avoid it with your main car.
So already by default you're at heat 3, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I did the chase last. So that I still have a bit of heat left and I don't have to work so hard in building it up.
Okay, so if you don't change anything on the car, the heat stays, but... Okay, say if you made a minor color tweak, then it goes away.
Yeah, but it also goes away if you drive with a different car.
You were just driving with a different car.
Sorry?
But you were just driving with a different car.
Yeah, because it was at like almost 5 the last time I drove it.
Oh, whatever.
But yeah, it's just at the point where we can actually
Look,
start getting some content, so...
Yeah, it's like looking at the milestone requirements. God.
Yeah.
The first one, 32 cars, is like, that's gonna take for fucking ever.
The thing is, it gets quicker to hurry up because there's just more stuff around and...
Thank God.
Roadblocks happen more often. It's evidenced by that.
Hey, a barricade, finally.
Yeah.
I just need like 20 more of those.
And then there's still the requirements that are just like...
A full 8 minutes. What?
Escape the chase under 2 minutes with, you know, one of your fastest cars against level 1 cops. It's like, how is that a challenge?
I don't know. But the fact that this one requires you to do the chase for 8 minutes is like... I'm sorry, what? They want me to keep my attention span how long?
Yeah. At this point, the chases actually get quite fun. Because you actually have to get better unless they do stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't mind when you actually have to try. It's just like 8 minutes, man.
Also, there's helicopters now.
Oh, now it gets interesting.
And those people that just ran from the front.
Well, to be fair, you're driving on the wrong side of the road.
Now I'm driving on the right side right now, according to you.
Okay, whatever. Also, your mic's doing the thing again.
Seriously?
Thanks, Discord. It's definitely your fault. We're positive.
Yeah, it still keeps happening, and
if you want to pause, you can pause.
Yeah, let's just go. And I don't know how to fully fix this issue. It's like,
we've only just sussed out that it definitely seems to be on the Discord side, not voice mod.
Don't know?
I think so. Let's just roll it.
This is so weird. Like, it was fine for so long.
I mean, if there's a positive, it's not as loud as before, but it's definitely the same sound.
This is such a weird issue.
It is. Absolute mystery. So right now you're on voice mod, right?
No, I'm now just with my mic.
Your mic, okay. Mystery.
Yeah.
I'm guessing using voice mod gives it a higher chance for it to kick in, I guess? Maybe?
Yeah, but it happened twice today already, which is weird.
Don't you dare multitask.
So where did everybody go?
Well, that guy behind you just spinning.
Yeah, it's like,
get the fuck back here!
Seriously.
What is he doing? Well, I don't know. It could be on the golf field, clearly.
Yeah.
He must be on this golf course. How the fuck did he get on the road? There we go.
Okay, he's on the upper one as well.
Hey.
They...
Just do some... there we go.
Okay. Also, how's that driving your fault?
Definition.
Just go. Okay.
That's better.
Can somebody please spawn again and...
I need to be an actual chase for a minute, and then we'll think about it. Jesus. Excuse me.
I shouldn't have done this because the one's already almost destroyed as well. See, we already take like 19 police cars.
Yeah. Where did the helicopter go? Why did it stop?
At some point they ran out of fuel and stopped.
Oh, barricade. Nice. Nice.
At least, you know, you actually get quite a good amount of bounty enough for all this stuff.
So after this one, you have to intentionally lose them, then catch them again, just so you can lose them in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm going to suggest this with the other car. Because then I only have Heat 1 cops that be like, oh, I race. Oh, I'm crashed. So,
News channel. I mean, eventually the news got to get involved, I suppose, but they don't want to be barricaded with the police.
Yeah, it's like, that seems dangerous.
A speedster behind us.
So, we should spawn in reinforcements now, so... Yeah, they just appeared.
Excuse me, you're blocking the road.
Yeah, it's like dangerous driving, man.
You're not off the road.
I mean, you're also trying to do this, so...
Oui.
Yeah. So, 2 more minutes and a few more cars and we should be good.
So, what does the helicopter actually do? Does it do anything?
It's pretty much you can't lose visual or really hard because it's a helicopter and outrunning them is hard.
And this is a problem how? Also, Jesus Christ, this is the most dangerous helicopter driver I've ever seen.
It doesn't like... I feel
Look,
like
he's gonna crash into the fucking bridge!
It's wrecked you, but I'm not sure if it actually does anything with like the wind.
That clearly hit that sign. I get the feeling the game was built for cars first, not helicopters.
Yeah.
No wonder it runs out of fuel. They do such wacky maneuvers.
So?
No wonder the helicopters runs out of fuel. They do so many wacky maneuvers.
Yeah. Maybe it's also less running out of fuel and more like frightening everybody inside the pilot.
Ooh, oh, that's the spike one. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens if you do hit spikes?
You just lose your wheels and it's over, so don't do it.
Hang on. Now I got a question. Okay, so say if the the tires do pop. Tires do top. Yeah, say if they do pop, is there a chance that you can actually still get away?
No, not the most wanted, like you can't drive anymore. In
really...
Gabon, the Seagull, you actually can't drive in the preferred, because it can happen really quickly that you just overlook it and it's like, haha, 8-minute chase, gone.
Yeah. Even if the tires do pop, at the speeds you're going, you still have quite a bit of momentum to work your way to find a shop, basically. I'd imagine. Yeah, it's a shame you can't just, you know... Sorry, as young me speaking. Young me always just like the idea of having tires popped in any car game, if they ever bother letting you have that detail, because guess what? Ice physics for free, wee!
Oh my god, you actually enjoy ice physics.
In a car, yes. If I can do it for shits and giggles for fun, then yeah, I don't mind. But when it's an actual requirement to progress in anything, nah.
But, yeah.
Also, I just like the excess amount of sparks that it makes.
You got me there. That is completely valid. So, would you please let me go in here? It's like...
Excuse me, I'd like to park my car. Ooh, I'm surprised that counted. It looked like he slipped right through.
It's really generous with how it acts. And stadium's still the best place to lose cops. It's like, you have two choices and then
they just give up.
Hiding spot right there. Unless this one actually drives them now, but they normally don't do. Okay.
Hey, okay. What was that, 2 bounties?
Yeah.
Okay.
That should be good enough. It's like I can get the third one easy and...
Do the bounties carry over to the next tier, or do they reset?
No, but you get the bounty from them, so that's like a big factor in actually getting the requirements for the bounty, so...
Okay.
Which I think I should be. Let's actually quickly check since as long as I'm still on high heat. Let's do the exact opposite and just go immediately escaping.
Oh yeah, you're only gonna heat 1 with this one. So this car is exclusively for the event stuff, so it will never generate heat.
Yeah, I'll try to keep the heat quite low with this one.
Keyword try. Oops.
Oh shit, I'm too slow.
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Dumbass!
You're activated by trap cards. And this is like my chase under 2 minutes is such a weird.
Yeah, if you know your ins and outs. I get the feeling even on higher heat, it's still just as easy.
I think at high heats there's like more chances that they will just spawn again, but yeah.
If you know your locations, the stadium.
Getting rid of one is not the highest task, yeah. Completed them just shy of the bounty, and I'm not sure that I just don't want to do the math.
You? Not doing math? Sacrilege.
I like the logic parts of math more than the actual just figuring numbers out. But yeah. And I think I'm actually shy of it.
Thanks, game, for blocking the text on the screen with the music list. I don't get why a lot of this stuff can't be... I don't know, game design wise, it just seems very...
I think I actually can... Gosh, I think I'm like 1,000 over it or something.
Oh, nice. Just saying. This part of the game I just don't quite get, progression-wise. It should be just basing on, I don't know, overall total high score amount, instead of just having to constantly basically reset your score every time you reach the new tier. I don't know, I feel that's what it should be.
It carries over. Okay, so the total bounty carries over, but the milestones don't, so...
Yeah, it's like the milestone stuff should really carry over. Say on the last tier you've already gone past the requirement, you can just go on to the next challenge that you haven't fulfilled yet.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
This is the part of the element I just find really repetitive, and I feel that's the developers' way of trying to lengthen the game out, because they realized, shit, this is really short if they just didn't do it that way.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but on the other hand, like, it most only does this better than Carbon, where you actually have an incentive to go high heat and fight against the cops. Because Carbon, it's better. You don't really have any requirement for that. You just do races, which means you never go into high level chases because it's like that's dangerous. Like, why would you do this? So,
what the fuck was he doing?
So, like, this is where the fun and the police in this is overall more fun because you're actually required to engage with it. So, is this a Fiat? Is it doing the same shit I was going to do?
I don't know, but that AI looked a bit suspicious. The speed he was going there with that nitro was a bit too much.
Yeah.
Be careful with this one.
Okay, unless he crashed.
Okay. Worries over then. Oh, but he's taking a sudden shortcut out of nowhere.
Yeah, maybe we could have gone with it, but I don't like these shortcuts that much because it's crazy, so it's really easy to just misjudge the corner, then bump in, and then you lose speed. And
yeah, but the AI doesn't apply to them clearly.
Yeah.
I kind of like looking at this now. I was like, I kind of half tempted to like add in my own equivalent of a racer game, except mine isn't really like the only ones I have really are the Sonic, karting games, whatever. But the only one that actually has a story mode quote is the most recent one. But at the end of the day, I'm not sure if it's worth streaming over. I mean, I'm glad it has a story mode, but it's not much.
Yeah, but it's up to you. It's like, you also don't have to do everything like I'm doing right now, so.
Fair. And I think I can just, like, reuse the complete save file to at least play the cutscenes. Hey, that is a thing.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Technically this is my third driving game already with Trackmania and the Underground too.
Yeah, fair enough. It is odd that there isn't many like racing games that actually have a noteworthy story mode.
I think it was Cyber San Francisco that Yahtzee always praises because it actually has a good one.
Isn't that a dead game though? Like you can't actually play it today? Or am I mixing up games?
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. It's like, god damn it, why can't we have nice things?
I'm positive there's like a driver game you can't get anymore, if I recall correctly. 3?
Not even like Internet Archives?
Probably, but I'm like officially on consoles? No. I can't remember which one it was. I just remember the color of the cover art is yellow. Again, really shows my... Yeah, it shows my limited capacity of car games.
Yeah.
I just know one of these racing games got delisted, and apparently I think it was good, or at least it was noteworthy for being delisted. One of the early ones right next to Scott Pilgrim.
It's always so sad when just games just get... This is like... Just keep them up. They literally cost you nothing.
Yes, but licensing, publishers, they're stingy things, you know that.
I know, but why?
I don't know, man. This is why I'm always scared of digital-only consoles. What happens when those servers shut down? Because they will. It's inevitability. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. True.
Even then, even with physical games of today, they're still relying on that digital aspect. Because even PS4 games you get today, they're pretty much glorified keys.
Yeah, because I don't think there's enough space. They don't really give you Blu-rays to at the 100 gigs that the game can be today.
No, they really don't. It's really sad. It's like, man, what a waste of tech. The only game that really fully capitalized on the usage of the Blu-ray is surprisingly Metal Gear 4. That is the only game, I think, on the PS3 that outright requires you to install it. That's how densely packed that disc is.
Yeah. also feel like the Metal Gear probably is one of those games that isn't as crazy when it comes to the space it takes. Because
No,
probably,
the developers for Metal Gear are both smart and be like, we're gonna use every utility this thing will give us.
yeah, which makes sense. Most of it's like, well, we don't have to be smart. Like, people will just download 100 gigs because what else can they do?
Activision.
But no. Also totally wasn't thinking about COD, which is like, COD's 100 gigs now?
Seriously, it's messed up, man. Have you ever heard a thing called optimization? Such a lost art nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Traffic, what's that?
I can power through it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think this... I think you got such a massive lead right now. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like at some point, like this is also about just like, I mean, I generally also like time trials, that being like when they are being my favorite racing game.
But when you got the most OP car possible.
Yeah. But yeah, I just really like this because you just drive and you just feel good because of how many seconds you have left, which can get quite high if you're driving good with a good car.
I do love the feeling when you do super hard challenges and just make them absolutely trivial due to your setup.
Yeah. This is also an art form that's kind of a bit trivialized by the fact that you can just look it up, but still.
Speaking of, I really gotta... I think I did start doing it. I think I remember I did start doing at least Mass Effect 1 and 2 on the harder difficulties. I haven't done, like, was it Insane or Extreme? I've forgotten the highest tier was. I really should be doing them at hard difficulties, because it'd be like, yeah, this game ain't gonna get any harder. Especially with the mod setups I got, especially for 3, due to the nature of certain, extras I can have, I can break the game in half.
Nice.
I definitely did that. I actually bothered doing the whole Armax Arena with Mass Effect 3. Because be like, yeah, sure, we'll do all the extra mission stuff to do it. Okay, it didn't take very long for me to actually crack the high score.
Yeah, but you can do this in the base game as well, quite easy. Like, I remember when I did
like
the Chenier run through, and I've been just spamming powers, and for the 2 or 1.5 seconds of cooldown they have, just emptying the pistol, and it's like, holy hell, you go for enemies quickly with that.
Shotgun, just pure shotgun the entire thing. I didn't use anything else. It was too good.
I mean, okay, that also works. Vanguard, I assume.
No, soldier.
Ah.
Just soldier with the flame rounds just up close. Make sure Rex was nearby, because holy fuck, Rex.
Oh yeah.
Rex is a squad mate in 3. Jesus fuck. I can see why you're not a squad mate anymore.
Yeah, I think because he like only got earlier the Citadel DLC, it's like, okay, let's just make him fun, because you're only using him in that mode anyways.
And they did. They absolutely did. Yeah, it wasn't hard to break it. Okay, I wanted to see it. I couldn't get it to happen. I think I'd have to do more time in the arena, but I couldn't be asked. I did all the challenges that the game gave me, made sure I like left come back to make sure any extra challenges loaded in, but they didn't. But I think what I need to do, there's an extra challenge in the game it doesn't tell you about, and it kind of makes sense in the dialogue. So when you get the high score, whatever, you get a message from the people at the Armax Arena saying, "Oh, good job breaking our scoreboard. I thought it was another glitch you found." The phrasing of that is to insinuate that you were supposed to encounter something else before that line, pretty much. You're supposed to do something else before you get the highest score.
Oh yeah.
So there's supposed to be a glitch event. What's labeled a glitch event. It's supposed to be something that you can only do under certain stipulations, basically. So I think what I need to do is like get all the modifiers for the challenges, basically, so that I'm able to enable the glitch event. I think that's what it is, because there's an achievement for this thing. I've never done it. And I wanted to see it, but I couldn't be asked at that point. It was like, well, I got the high score. What now?
Yeah, like, It's also like in the base game, like a bunch of quest lines where people like give you challenge chances, like do this and that, or
Yeah,
take these squadmates with you.
I did
That's
that, which was fun. It was fun. It was a nice little bit of variety. But I didn't get the thing for that. I'm assuming I needed to get all the modifiers, but I couldn't be asked. I did try out the There's one extra modifier for the enemies, which is literally it said you fight against yourself. I thought it meant like your current team setup, so it'd be yourself plus the 2 squad mates. No, it's more like I'm not sure what it was, but it's literally just like you're fighting top tier versions of all like shepherds, basically. When you're fighting yourself, it's like Jesus. That's what a full vanguard is like when I'm fighting against it. There's a full tier soldier and an engineer. Oh fuck! And they kick your ass because they have abilities no other enemy NPC will ever have. It's like holy shit! Fuck! Yeah, pretty much. They just spam all the abilities because they have like 6+ abilities they're not supposed to have. It's terrifying. I did win it, but it's just like, shit, I'm out of Omnigel. This never happens.
Oh yeah, that's my thing.
It didn't help have the other modifiers on, which removed the on-field ammunition and Medigel, which is like, I don't need it. Extra score points. The mic bug is there again, but it's really quiet this time.
What's going on? Should I bother to fix it, or is it tolerable?
Well, it's gone now. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. The fact it's just changing the volume is questioning now. It's like it's quieter now.
Less sense now. But my mic?
No. That sound, it's a lot quieter. Okay. I think it's gone now, but it was really subtle. You had to listen out for it. Compared to before, where it was shattering your ears, I'd rather it be quiet.
I'm understanding less and less about this the longer this goes on.
Oh my. Maybe eventually we'll just phase out. And we'll just forget it even happened.
It's like, I thought we kind of were done with it because it didn't happen like 3 to 4 streams now.
And you haven't changed anything, have you?
No.
That's absolute mystery.
Every time you say this, I just remind of Ghost Trick.
I can only guess
but the case doesn't make any sense.
I can only assume it's something like you brought up the fact that you kind of bungled your PC installment with the sound chip or whatever, soundboard. Maybe it's
was like one of the connectors.
Maybe it's just some natural dust buildup and it's just touching the right way or some shit. Maybe. When was the last time you cleaned your PC? Good old de-dusting.
I want to say I have at some point.
It wouldn't hurt to just do a quick vacuum clean of some dust. Although I say quick, depends on what your setup is like. How accessible is that thing?
It's actually quite accessible because it's literally just sitting on the floor next to the table.
Yeah, don't ever ask me to do mine. My PC setup, it's an Alienware machine, so pre-built, mind you. But it was designed to be in a way that's supposed to be modular, quote. It was designed so it's convenient, quote. Just mainly to get inside, you have to remove a panel, and you can see the inside, but there's also like a swing arm for a big chunk of the PC. I think it's for like the power and the fan, whatever. So there's a swing arm to pull it out, and then you have access to the graphics card and shit. Unusual design, but it makes it compact, so go. I say compact, it ain't small. Makes me wonder if it is able to fit another GTX 1080 in there. I mean, it should be able to, but I never actually checked if it could. But again, it was designed and sold to be modular, so you can swap it out if you need to.
But I feel like your PC is also like, it's also like 5 years plus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like probably like, this is the exact thing that company is like, oh, I'm going to build my own PC so I can just steadily upgrade it. And now I had it for like 7 years and never did.
Never changed it. The only thing I upgraded was the RAM. That was it.
Okay.
Which, you know, RAM makes absolute sense. I think it was running on just the base. Is it 8? I think it was running on 16 and now I'm at 32. I think. Either way, I'm at 32 now. I'm positive. To be honest, I'm not even sure if that really made any difference, to be fair. Because it's like, RAM is one of those things you don't really know if it actually does anything until someone tells you.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like you just notice when RAM's not good, and then it's really bad. But
yeah, besides that, haven't really changed anything else.
I'm sure if I at some point, I might have bought like a bigger hard drive at some point, but that's about it.
That's the only thing your PC's better than mine is the hard drive. I think.
Yeah, it's really funny when it's like, oh yeah, we pretty much have the identical PC.
Yeah, we have like under the hood spec-wise, it's the same fucking PC. I mean, it says a lot about the type of PC that that it is. It's still relevant today.
Yeah.
Pushing it now, but it could still do it.
Funny enough, Talos Principle 2 is the first game where I'm really not happy with how the graphics look. It can run
on the lower settings.
Yeah, because like there's like fog effects sometimes in the trees. Like they don't have leaves; they're just really pixely, and it's just like, why do you not look good? Like it got handled Doom Eternal really well, which I think is just how well optimized this game is.
Well, it's just it's being smart.
Yeah, it also managed Hogwarts Legacy. It's like, but the Talos Principle 2, that's a work here.
How much of it? I'm wondering, because it's a more recent game. How much of it is it using on ray tracing and shit?
I don't think it should, because like normally you could just turn it off because ray tracing is just a media thing, right?
Ray tracing is one of those things. It's like, look how pretty it is. Yeah, at the cost of all my power. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like ray tracing is more optimal for just like making movies and shit, not actually to be used in games. I don't know, we're not there yet.
Yeah, but I feel like we already kind of passed the point where the graphic powers we have are kind of like games look already really good enough, and you just like do weird physics thing that make the game so complicated that they bug out. Like, and they just kind of kill themselves trying to have the prettiest game where it's a point where the returns are so diminished that it's not worth it in my opinion. Also, I just realized we're throwing against Harry.
Yeah. Potter!
Potter!
Now I'm curious what the car was. Oh well.
I can find out.
If I slow down enough, we'll find out and still win.
Should see which color it's wearing. Oh, I should. I don't. Okay. I'm mixing it up with Underground because yeah, you could actually see which car everybody was driving.
Oh well.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, how much is required now?
8 races, so
goody.
Let's see if I can do well in this track race and not crash all the time.
An incorrect drag race system, really, if you think about it for 5 seconds. It's like, should really be on one clear long road. That's it.
Yeah.
But again, the cars are set, they're not randomized, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of don't want to actually boost because you could end up desyncing with the other cars, right?
Yeah, and let's try. So that happens rarely. So they're 5 now. Okay, 6. Okay, good. I'm only 2 off.
Can you not just like redo the same mission?
No.
Oh.
Like, you can redo them for the same money, which is nice.
Excuse me for wanting to break the game. I'm pretty sure you've been begging to do that the entire way through.
Actually, try myself for the most part, and oh shit, you're for fast and
Fucking.
just packaging.
The amount of times I wish there was actually like, good car destruction physics, because the speeds these things are going.
Yeah. You have to play shift for that. Like, the car physics were so good in that.
I always like good car destruction physics.
Sorry?
I always like good car destruction physics.
Yeah, it's like that really baffles me because car companies are really stingy about how much you damage their cars.
They are, aren't they?
It's like, on one hand I kind of get it, but on the other hand, it's like, it's a video game and it just looks better when it happens.
Yeah, it's both in games and movies, isn't it?
Yeah. We like, should flip it around and get other car companies to pay to have cars of their rival speed destroyed.
I'm pretty sure the ones that own like monster truck brands probably do that, but you know, excluding those.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Actually, thinking about it, are monster trucks a brand, or are they just literally modified trucks to such a degree?
Usually modified trucks, like, I don't think they're car brand.
Yeah, thinking about it now.
Custom build them.
Especially those tires, man.
Yeah. It's just hitting 350, no big deal.
Okay, so one more, right?
Yeah.
All the quick ones are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like everything now has police, but doesn't matter that much.
You're gonna go so fast it won't matter.
Yeah.
Hell, maybe if you're lucky, they won't spot you.
I don't think so, but I feel like it could go fast enough that it just doesn't matter and they constantly try to find me again.
Personal health and safety, what is that?
Still a bit. I mean, it kind of makes sense because of crazy. It's like, I'm driving up. It's like, it can't maintain 300. Yeah, incline. But did I tune you so much?
I didn't actually get to question this, but that little green radar on the screen mirror or whatever, does that indicate there's a police car nearby?
Yeah.
Okay. There are ways to avoid them, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much that's why I try to drive slowly when I'm in escaping from a pistol, because then you can just stop and turn the other way.
Can you? It probably doesn't apply now. Say you actually just drive at a regular car speed past a police car. Will they just ignore you?
No, they won't. Like, even if you drive a normal family car that's completely stuck, they will see you. Just like, how?
I'm obeying the law here. I can see the next checkpoint.
God,
I take the long way around, annoyingly.
I got time.
Yeah.
So almost 300 through a pedestrian area. Nothing wrong with that.
We like in Sorry, seeing those flags, I'm like, are we in France or something? Because it's like, where are we?
I don't know. We're not in England. Everyone is starting on the right side, so.
I thought we were like, well, yeah, clearly America, but I'm like, are we in Canada or something?
No, then we would have like the Mounties as police forces.
I guess. It's the only thing I could think of logically. Seeing those flags completely threw me off. I was like, what? That's not the
Maybe it's
usual.
just a French restaurant, and that's why they have it there.
It's a huge area.
I mean, there has to be some cities in the US that are also a bit more French influenced, right? With, you know, how settling of America worked.
That and, you know, Lady Liberty. Yeah. She's French.
Yeah.
Trying to, like, see here. I'm not very good at my architecture, but, you know, just trying to look at all the buildings to indicate better where we could be. The only thing I could tell is it's definitely autumn.
Yeah. Gonna be for me. Fucking.
Ah, you ruined my top score. Fucking.
Just doesn't matter, but still.
It kind of does. If you don't beat your personal best time, you won't get the thing. Or however this works.
I mean, I just need to make, you know, one is best time. So where did you come from?
Well, it was right there. You just ignored it. I guess whilst you're here, you can deal with the bounty, I guess, if you want to. Or don't. You know.
No, it's like, I'm not getting this car up to level 5 feet, and it would take too long.
That's the last thing you want to do.
No,
That shit's dangerous.
Exactly want to do this.
Congratulations, you blew up your car.
Oh, bad idea.
Ah, yes. They'll never see it coming. You can take as long as you want, won't you? They just won't go up here.
No.
I love this.
It's
not
so nice that this works.
It's not quick, but you know.
I mean, it's not too bad on the first hit, because they give up quite easily. It's like, oh well, he escaped us. What a bummer.
So, how do you remove the heat then after this? Do you have to change the design?
Yeah, but
Alright, asshole.
it's like, I don't really do it with this. I can go try for a few races with the other car, then I can remove it. Also, I just realized I never shut off the Dodge Viper one. It's just like,
That's nice.
I like the sound of this one. And I also like Dodge Viper as a car.
You still have the first car.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to beat Razor in this thing.
I fucking hope you do. I'm assuming you will modify it though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say with its current stats.
No.
Time for number 3.
Why do you have so many circuits, Ronnie? You really want to get on my nerves.
I'd like to waste your time.
Oh, that's the suspension.
What suspension? I don't think this thing has any. It's so low.
Yeah, fair.
And then he comes imagine if you were doing it with the first car. Yeah, here I am with my super speed car. This thing goes fast, right?
Yeah.
Put pedal to metal.
Oh, 3 laps, really. Also, I'm not sure why Bonnie switched from having a Super to an Aston Martin. It's like, I feel like Super is a better car.
Now we're at the higher tier, since we didn't see the other races. How were they with the whole rubber banding, excluding number 8?
Not that much. Like, I didn't really struggle with any of them. Which, you know, maybe Steamworkers and Benetton, yeah. But that's why I've not put. Yeah, it's like neither of them really give me trouble.
Okay.
So.
Oh shit! Can't see where I'm landing.
Oh
god.
I need you coming on top of that. That's not fair.
Oh shit. It wasn't a terrible lap, I guess. Lengthwise.
Sorry?
It's not too bad lengthwise, so.
Yeah. Like, it's a bit longer, but it's not too bad.
It's at least contained.
But yeah, it's like originally I thought like, oh, maybe we could do the 3 in 1 scene, but then I realized no, they're only going to get longer.
Okay, I was thinking that. It's like, judging by the rate we're going.
So yeah, I probably will finish up this.
Yeah, on the next one.
To some tuning still, but I'll not make this car the second time.
It's okay. We have nitro.
Yeah. And it's also fully upgraded now, so it really actually puts you forward quite a bit.
I do wonder with the race with number 8, I'm blanking on his name. If you would have had a much easier time if you had better nitro.
Sorry, I don't quite understand you.
I was just wondering if you had either bigger nitro amount or a more faster nitro. I don't know how it works. Would it have been an easier challenge?
Yeah. It's like, because it really makes, like, there's also, I think, infinite nitro, which makes a huge difference.
Wait, you can get infinite?
Sorry?
You can get infinite?
I think, there's like cheats that allow you to do this.
Oh, well, cheat code's a whole different thing. I'm surprised you didn't submit to them yet.
They're not saying anything today, yeah. I mean, it's a community night as well. But yeah, it's like, don't really cheat much. So.
No, it's fine. Once you start doing it, you never stop. Ruined a run for Half-Life 2, my first one on that, because I was stuck in an area, I think at the very end of Half-Life 2. Yeah, the original Half-Life 2, not any of the episodes. Yeah, I got stuck in an area, I didn't actually know where the fuck I was supposed to go, so no clues where I think I was supposed to go. Carried on, and then it was just getting to the point I was like, fuck this, man. And shit, God mode. Once you start, rest of the game, that was fine.
Sometimes do it for Borderlands when I try the other characters to kind of see what the skills do, and then it's literally the same. It's like, okay, I'm not powerful, you have fun for like 15 minutes, and then like, yeah, there really isn't challenge left anymore.
Okay, now we're on challenge 2, which well, the same really at the end of the day.
Still always thriving, yeah.
Just now one big long one.
You just run into a truck. Or like a jump. Is it still a truck in English? I guess it is, but not a
Truck.
big truck, but the smaller ones.
A van.
Yeah. run into a car that suddenly appears. But
Yeah, I get where the argument's coming from. It's like, yeah, the camera's cool and all, can't see shite.
yeah. I mean, it's like, at least in this case, you don't really have control over the jump, anyways.
I suppose, but you know, when you're landing, it kind of be nice to know. Okay, which way is this corner going? Because I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, but some of the newer ones that are already kind of old for speeds, those had like takedown cams where you like took down a cop or another car, and then he showed you that in slow motion while you were driving. That was the worst.
Because it's just like, okay, that's nice. No, back to the race. I kind of need to focus.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that was really cool how I crashed this, and why did I just crash at the same time?
It'd be nice if like once you're in the races, you should really disable that, unless it's like your opponent, I suppose. If it get told out of the race, that. But yeah, it should only be a factor when you're playing casually, not actually in a race.
Yeah, and even then in the police chase, it's also really disrupting. But yeah, Need for Speed as a whole, it's like went really downhill, and it's been doing a bit better nowadays, but still.
I don't know, something Gran Turismo is kind of one-upping everything, isn't it? Or whatever is the current
Yeah, but that's
racer.
a completely different feel. It's like...
Yeah, but it's like, if you want a racing game of any variety, Need for Speed doesn't need to be there anymore, does it?
Yeah, I think for casual it's still like Forza Horizon, that's the one that's like really going strong.
What about what's the one that lets you on the, is it the Crew? Is that what that game is?
The one with the map of the US.
Yeah, the one you can. I know of the Crew because you can do both car, boats, and flying. I know that.
Yeah, the Crew 2.
Is that not what?
I think the first one was just because it was really fun. Oh shit. I didn't see where I had to go. Just driving around the US, even with the minified version, is fun. Because
I was gonna say, like, how to scale is it?
I think you need about 1.5 to 2 hours coast to coast with like the more powerful car, so it is decently sized.
Alright.
And yeah, like, just driving around is still fun. Also the story was like solid for what it is.
It actually had a story. I'm surprised.
Yeah. Pretty much this is what you wanted this to be, kind of where you're pushed by the FBI after you got framed for the murder of your brother to take down the gang that that's led by the guy that killed your brother.
Oh, the interesting shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it really works well as the red line through like the story and the excuse to go racing and move to different parts of the US.
I'm guessing the Crew 2 went a bit more freely though with everything.
Yeah, they kind of adopted the Forza aspect of being like, you're a racing driver and you want to race and win races.
But race on everything!
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm not sure if you could really... With the first game being purely just the car and the second game allowing boats and aircraft, it's like, that's quite a bit of a contrast really. I'm not sure if we can, coerce the story to work with that.
Yeah, and I didn't really play it because I just didn't see the reasons, like... So... Okay, now I'm accelerating again. Like, I did not accelerate for a second there.
You weren't pressing the button hard enough.
Yes, for me it's like, the whole selling point of the Crew was the open world, and it was just the same world again. So it's like, okay, boats and planes are neat, but I'm not really interested in them, so...
Oh, what, so they didn't expand the world at all?
No, it was still just the US, and like they modified it a bit for like the event that was going on, but it just seemed nonsensical to me because I didn't want New York with like parts where you can jump on between like ramps for cars and stuff, because that just doesn't fit in New York.
My immersion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, they must have tweaked some elements to allow, at least with the boat stuff, to be a bit more interconnected, right?
Like, I never really looked too much into
Yeah,
Yakuza, so
you didn't play it, so
yeah.
maybe that's what you're missing.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I guess it's just sorry for the car. I'm not sure which performance upgrade I get. But I don't really care about the Aston Martin that much.
It's like your stats are high enough as is, mate.
Yeah, but I still need it for the Fiat.
Okay, last two.
Yeah.
You might as well just work on doing the requirements at least, because I think by the time you've done requirements, we'll be past 1 hour 20.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to tune it.
Just do any of the police chase stuff at least. Get that out of the way. That might make this stream a bit quicker on the next run.
I mean, I would just figured I might do just the stuff off screen because I still have to go through race anyways, and like we saw, that kind of takes up to now as well.
Agony of choice. So, do you want to stop now or later?
So let's upgrade stuff, and God, things got it. I have almost half a million. It makes a difference, I promise.
I just can't see it.
Maybe I should actually just...
You should probably start saving some of the stuff for, you know, the last race.
Like, maybe I should just do a check to see if it makes a difference.
You notice a difference?
And you just goes like... So let's just go here, the check mark. Guess you find a point of reference with like the trash can. 140.
Probably not the best reference to work with.
Yeah, it kind of has to do. Yeah.
Need statistics and numbers and a lot of clipboards and shit.
I think that's my car completely maxed out.
Huzzah!
Yeah. Unlimited horsepower.
Of the time. And you ruined it already.
Sorry?
That little bump. That's it. Cracked your suspension. Gotta do a whole new one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, hit 150, I think, so it still makes a difference. And since I do have money and I'm not really getting any more upgrades anyways.
Yeah, you might as well just upgrade it now. Let's just see the difference. Oh, Jesus Christ. We used to think this was fast.
Yeah. I mean, it still has wheel spin, so there's some power in there.
It just can't grip for shit.
It's just a Fiat, it's not a race car.
Gotta make do with what you got.
I'm not sure if I have enough money for this.
You have money. It's more of a question of do you have the parts?
Okay, suspension is not that. Yes, nitro.
Oh, you got them. Maybe not. Well, maybe if you're just smart with your choices.
Yeah, I don't have enough for the turbo because turbos are expensive. But no.
Well, once you do the challenges and tasks, whatever, for the next thing, you should have enough. So wait, in theory, all the cars are just cosmetic, aren't they?
But did I not buy those? What?
I think you were over your price.
Okay, I think it's just because I have the turbo one. Yeah. It's just saying like I have fun for the turbo, but it doesn't Island.
Probably should have equipped those first before you bought the stuff.
Yeah, like they're free anyways, so it's like unlucky I already had the tires. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Huzzah! We've turned a shite car into a moderately decent car. And ruined again.
Sleep for now.
This little thing should not go this fast. It's not made for this.
No, it absolutely isn't.
The amount of drag this thing would make is abysmal.
Right, 300 in it. Okay.
I find it odd that I'm right that the spoilers are just purely cosmetic. They don't actually do anything, do they?
I think in this game, no, because like, but in real life they are.
Oh, absolutely quintessential.
Yeah.
But in this game, it's like I feel like it'd be kind of needed.
Actually, no, they actually do something because they can't adjust the aerodynamics.
Huh. Neat.
Just I kind of forgot you can kind of tweak how cars behave a bit. Like this
Oh.
just makes the steering a lot better. Like
So say if you had the aerodynamics high, would it stop the car from launching off hills so easily?
maybe, but it also kind of heightens the sense of gravity, which isn't the best either.
Ideal for drag races, I imagine, but besides that, which probably explains why the physics just seem to have changed once you do those drag strip races.
Yeah, drag races are just a completely different thing for some reason. Yeah, that's 15.
I'm sorry, this car's going how fast?
Yeah, and I also could have sold some of those cars that are not going to use, but it's like it feels bad selling them, and I don't think I really need it.
But you have them unlocked for the single player, like, side stuff, right?
Yeah, you unlock pretty much everything which I can. Is it in that right?
Hey, Adrian.
I win.
Probably gonna close up shop just in a second, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, they pretty much like have all of them here.
But do you need to unlock them in the story mode first before they go there, or do they just give them to you once you beat them already?
Once you beat them.
Okay, so the game is merciful on that part.
Yeah, it's merciful about that.
I was gonna say, it's like the fact that it's a random chance you get the car in the story mode is a bit weird.
Yeah, but otherwise you get like 15 cars for free, which is also...
Yeah, but it's just like... I'd like it if it was an alternate choice, because I imagine there are some people who can't be asked to like modify or build upon the cars. It'd just be like, I'll just use this pre-built.
Also, how is the game passing in the emotes like?
Witchcraft.
Yeah. Master, which is also kind of funny that there are two people with like a Mustang on the blacklist, and Jason's like, I'm barely 15, and Julie's like, I'm here at like rank 5, I think. And yeah, let's see this. The Galado.
Whoa, where did this modern car come from?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be here at all.
Come at the Backboard God. Aston Martin. Which again is like...
Brands.
And then, yeah. McLaren and my car.
Oh, it's... Your car is shite. The handling is terrible.
Yeah. Which is funny, like it really isn't the best car. But it's still iconic. And the... Like, acceleration-wise, this thing actually is pretty good, especially if you do what I did with the Evo and put all the Jackman parts on it. Then it also improves in handling a bit. But yeah.
But base stat-wise...
Yeah. Also, I guess you don't get the police cut in this one. Then I think it just confuses with Carbon.
Well, I'm assuming you do get them if... maybe not. It probably would tell you. Well, I just assumed if you did enough of the time trial stuff, you know, non-story mode stuff, maybe it's like one of those hidden car things or something like that.
Maybe because there is the challenge series where you do a time trial and then the police achievement, time trial police achievement, and that's
There are a lot of these. Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like something's got to be given to you for doing those.
And some of these are the cars that were further back, but yeah. Carbon handles this way better because they actually have some fun challenges and you actually get good stuff for it.
Nice. Alright. Is that everything?
Yeah. That will do for today, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so there's the thumbnail preview. Alright, cool. Right, that'll do for a stream. So check back on Wednesday for maybe the last stream for
Should be, if everything goes according to plan.
Question mark? We'll find out when we get there. Alright, cool. Yeah, so till then. Bye all.